If you're awake at 3 a.m. scrolling right now, this isn't a lack of discipline. Your brain is stuck in survival mode. And if you don't understand why, you'll repeat this exact night again tomorrow while promising yourself it's just a phase. Be honest. Is this really rest? Or is your mind holding you hostage while your body begs for shutdown? You tell yourself you're just relaxing, just thinking, just checking one last thing. But this isn't rest. This is your brain doing unpaid overtime while you lie perfectly still, pretending tomorrow will magically be different. Silverback sees it instantly. People who stay up late don't lack discipline. They lack an exit. They lie in bed with tired eyes and a nervous system that refuses to clock out. The body wants sleep, but the mind opens a meeting with every unresolved thought it avoided all day. No agenda, no end time, just chaos. Plans resurface, mistakes replay, future scenarios multiply. Nothing urgent is happening, yet the system stays alert, like something terrible might happen if it relaxes for 5 seconds. This is where brain rot starts. Not loudly, quietly. At exactly the moment the day should have ended. At first it feels harmless. One video, one message, one more scroll. The phone glows like it's doing something important. The room stays dark. Time disappears. The body doesn't move while the brain runs a marathon. Silverback recognizes this pattern because it once lived inside him, too. Staying up late isn't a habit problem. It's a system failure. The body wants closure. The mind wants resolution, and neither gets it. People love calling night owls lazy. That's wrong. Most late-night thinkers are overloaded, not unmotivated. Their days are compressed, every minute optimized, every decision postponed, every emotion delayed, until later. So when the world finally shuts up, the mind panics and dumps everything at once, like an emotional inbox hitting zero storage. The jaw tightens in bed. Breathing stays shallow. Thoughts accelerate instead of slowing down. Silence becomes a trigger. The brain interprets it as permission to finally speak. Pressure hums in the background, constant and unfinished. This is why sleep doesn't arrive. The system never heard. It's over. People try to fix this the wrong way. They blame screens, caffeine, willpower. They download sleep apps at midnight and feel productive for exactly 7 seconds. Then stare at the ceiling feeling betrayed by an app they installed 10 minutes ago. Staying up late isn't about entertainment. It's about unresolved loops. The brain does not power down while tasks stay open. It does not relax while decisions remain undecided. It does not rest while identity feels threatened. So the mind keeps working, not because it wants to, but because it has to. Like a security guard who never got the memo that the building closed. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't stay up late because they love the night. They stay up late because daytime never gave them space to finish anything internally. They delay thinking all day, then binge think at night. They delay emotions all day, then feel everything at once in bed. They delay decisions all day, then rehearse them at 3 a.m. like a courtroom drama with no judge and no verdict. Silverback notices the irony. People who say they don't have time during the day somehow find Olympic-level stamina at night to overthink everything they avoided. Then, night comes, and the brain sends the invoice with interest. If you're listening right now, do this once. Grab a note. Write down one thing your brain keeps replaying at night. Not 5, not a list. 1. Then write this sentence underneath it. Decision postponed until tomorrow at blank. That's it. No fixing. No solving. No spiraling. Your brain doesn't need answers at 3 a.m. It needs proof that nothing is leaking. Skip this, and your mind will bring it back tonight, guaranteed. Staying up late trains the nervous system into permanent alert mode. Melatonin drops, cortisol stays elevated. The body prepares for action that never comes. Sleep becomes shallow. Recovery becomes fake. And morning arrives already depleted, like you ran a marathon in your head and forgot to stretch. This is where the cycle locks in. You wake up tired. You push harder. You compress the day even more. You postpone more decisions. You collect more mental debt. Then night comes again, and the brain sends another invoice. Silverback watches people promise themselves, "Tonight, I'll sleep early." The same way they promise, "I'll start eating healthy on Monday." It sounds responsible. It changes nothing. They treat sleep like a reward instead of a biological requirement. They negotiate with their nervous system like it's a calm adult. It's not. It's a panicked intern who just discovered caffeine. The body doesn't respond to intentions, it responds to structure. And right now, the structure is broken. Staying up late feels like freedom. No emails, no expectations. No one needs anything from you. But that freedom is fake. Because while the world is quiet, your brain is working overtime, trying to protect you from tomorrow, like an overprotective parent who never sleeps. People say their brain is more creative at night. No, your brain is more desperate at night. Creativity is calm. Overthinking is pressure. The brain isn't solving problems at 3 a.m. It's rehearsing danger in high definition. This is why ideas feel heavy in the morning. This is why motivation dies by noon. This is why focus collapses early. You didn't rest. You survived the night. SilverBack redesigns the system instead of fighting symptoms. First, the day must end properly, not emotionally, but structurally. The brain needs proof that nothing will be forgotten. Loose ends must be captured, decisions parked, tomorrow defined before night arrives. Without closure, the mind stays on duty. Second, stimulation must end before exhaustion, not after. Waiting until you're too tired to think guarantees the opposite. Third, identity must shift. You are not a night thinker. You are someone who ends days on purpose. SilverBack notices something funny. People say, "I can't sleep because my brain won't stop," while scrolling content engineered by teams whose only job is to keep brains awake forever. That's like standing in the rain asking why you're wet while holding an umbrella labeled doomscroll. The brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what you trained it to do. The fix isn't discipline, it's architecture. When days end cleanly, nights calm down automatically. When decisions close early, thoughts stop knocking late. When the nervous system feels safe, sleep arrives without negotiation. Staying up late doesn't make you productive. It makes you fragile. Brain rot doesn't come from stupidity. It comes from pressure that never found an exit. SilverBack watches the shift happen slowly. First, the jaw releases, then the shoulders drop, then breathing deepens. The mind finally receives the signal it waited for all night. It's over. Morning changes next. Energy returns, focus stabilizes, decisions feel lighter, not because life got easier, but because pressure finally had a release. Staying up late isn't your personality, it's a warning signal. So here's the line in the sand. Don't wait to feel sleepy. Don't wait to feel ready. End the day on purpose tonight. Close one loop, write down one decision, shut one door. Your brain will complain, it always does. That noise is the price of recovery. Pay it once. Because rest doesn't start when you fall asleep. It starts when you decide the day is done. And if you're still awake right now, you already know this wasn't about sleep. It was about control.